Acción, tu revista mensual de cine y series, con los mejores estrenos de cine, fichas y reportajes coleccionables, series de televisión y 4 pósters todos los meses. Búscala en tu kiosco.
So we're ready to start when you are, Jesus.
I'm going to show you.
Great, I'm ready whenever you're ready.
So amazing.
Oh my god.
Okay, so we're all ready to go.
Great. Hello.
Hello, hello.
Hello, hi.
Oh, how are you?
Yep.
Good, how are you?
Great. Thanks for this interview, first of all. And congrats for an amazing show. I really enjoyed the first episodes of Andor.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Gracias.
Also, I have to say I'm a huge fan of the Witcher franchise, and I love the Jennifer character. So thank you for that too.
Thank you. I'm doing a crossover. Why can't we see you?
I think it's better that way.
Oh, come on. We want to see you. Okay, let's not waste your time because you
Okay, let's start talking about Andor. Let's start talking about a show that feels completely different from anything we've seen in the Star Wars franchise before, even from Rogue One. So what can you tell us about that? Because your character feels like something we've never met in the Star Wars universe.
Who? Both of us?
Yes, both of your characters are completely different.
Yes, great. I'll give that to you.
Yeah, well, I think what the show is, in terms of our characters, exploring is a different side of the Empire that we just haven't seen before, as you say. In Syril's context, more corporate, bureaucratic interest, and I'll let you describe.
Well, I think we're seeing a female in this position and watching like how she has to navigate the system that she's in. I don't think we've seen that before either. But also, we were talking a lot too about like for Kyle's character, the domesticity of like you get to see him be at home. Like we don't usually see a villain sitting, or a villain I say, but like sitting at home talking to his mother.
Eating cereal.
Yeah, I find that really, really exciting. You only really see Dedra at work. Maybe going forward we'll see a little more of it, but I think that it's really exciting to watch Syril talking to his mom.
Yeah, and I think these two characters as well, like they're in a state of kind of genesis, really. Like you're finding them at the beginnings of their careers and trying to figure out who they are and what they mean to the Empire and what the Empire means to them. And as a result, you're getting more of a multi-layered, three-dimensional picture of, yes, these air quote villains, I guess, which, is an amazing place to explore.
I also had the feeling that they are not the villains. They are just people trying to do their jobs. And both your characters are determined to do a good job, even when the people above them are trying to stop that. So how's been that? But because I think that your character have that connection, that they are trying to do the right thing for them, that is to do a good job, to do what is right.
Absolutely.
We're really good students.
Totally.
I think, and we wanted straight A's from the Empire.
Yeah.
And
but also I think they're both faced with being inside a system that they also see. Like in the trailer, Cassian is saying, what does he say about them? They're fat and privileged or something.
Yeah.
And I think certainly for Dedra, she's in the system that she's seeing the failings of the system and how they're going to, how it will be taken advantage of unless people really step their game up. So I think what they have in common is this kind of obsessive perfectionism. And if they were part of the rebellion, they'd be just as good at their job in the rebellion. It's just that they are within the Empire system. So you're right. They're only doing what they believe to be absolutely the right thing to do, which is what makes people like that quite frightening, I think, because if they're on the wrong, quote unquote, wrong side of the line, and they have that sort of desperate need for perfection, then they'll, in a fascist regime, that they can become quite frightening, I think.
Yeah, because you can justify your own morals to any action or any decision that you make.
Yeah.
And the world that we're living in Andor is really murky and it's really complex. And so they are, they have a very, very high moral code, I think, and a very strong sense of justice and wanting to do their job correctly. It just so happens that it's supporting they're fascists. Yeah.
Well, that's all the time we had. Thank you so much, and congrats! It's an amazing show. It's really something different. I'm a huge Star Wars fan, so I really enjoyed it. And again, congratulations.
Oh, thank you so much.
Thank you.
Acción, tu revista mensual de cine y series, con los mejores estrenos de cine, fichas y reportajes coleccionables, series de televisión y 4 pósters todos los meses. Búscala en tu kiosco.